Welcome back to Pandemic Gaga's cooking show. I'm going to show you something really quick. I like to pan fry hamburgers a lot, and we'll just usually we just have like a hamburger patty. And I wanted to show you how I cook it. Just something simple. Anyway, take your pan, spray it. I hope you guys are having a good day. The sun's shining today, but it's windy out. It is cold. It's not too bad right now. It's almost 60. But it was cold last night. We had a little freeze. First, I take an onion. Get it out of here. Take an onion. Grab a knife. You'd think I'd have my knife and my towel ready, wouldn't you? But I don't. Okay. So I'm going to take my onion and I am going to slice off some hunk. Mikey likes our hamburgers and I do too. Now, I'm going to slice it long ways. See? I'm going to pull them apart. Get a little more. Just whatever you like. And I told you guys, I may be 60 years old, but I have weird taste buds. And I can't help it. But I love to smell an onion. Oh, it smells so good. And I like an onion ring. Something like that. Ooh, that smells good. Makes you want to cry. It smells so good. Get it? And I like things cooked with the taste of onion, but I don't want to eat the onion. I know, I can't help it. I'm weird. But anyway, I've got onion in my pan. I don't even know why I told y'all that, except to say that when I get done cooking, I'm going to pile all these onions on Michael's burger and none on mine. You know, Jack Sprat ain't no fat and his wife ain't no lean. Betwixt them both, they lick the platter clean. That's kind of the way it is in my house. I'm going to put some, honey, if you got Worcestershire sauce in your house, you can do some stuff. I'm telling you. I'm going to put some in there. I'll put quite a bit in there, actually. Y'all lean down here. Y'all lean down here. Oh, get up, get up. You're falling and you can't get up. Look. I don't know how to do that. If only I was professional at this. But anyway, that's in there and that's in there. And now I'm going to fix my hamburger patties. Now listen, I don't know why. Have you ever noticed how much I touch my face? It's just since all this stuff's going around. But listen, I don't know why, but when I'm making a hamburger, whether it's in a pan, in the house, or on the grill, either one, I don't like those hamburger patties that you can buy. And I can't figure out why. The only time I'll buy those is if we're having a whole bunch of people out to grill out, and then I'll buy them just because it takes so long to pat out a patty and I don't want to waste my time. But any other time, I like to pat my own patties. Something about when they're squished down, when they pat them out at the store or whatever, it's like they're tight or something. I don't know, but anyway, we'll grab a hunka. You start singing some Elvis Presley to you, or whoever it was. I round it up in a ball, and then I start flattening it out from the center out, and using my thumb to kind of keep it together and round. Now you would think that having it already done would be the same, but it's not. It's just too tight. It won't. I don't know. It don't taste right to me. Y'all do what you want to. you could do a comparison study. But there's my hamburger patty. And I'm going to set this one in the pan. And in the middle of it, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to press down about halfway. Make a little hole, not all the way through, just about halfway. And as the burger cooks, it will fill that hole back in. It works, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There you go. Now, I gotta make another one. There are two of us here, you know. Whee! I like to play with food. Ooh, I love to play with liver. Y'all like liver and onions? Oh my gosh. I'll teach you how to cook that someday. There's another hamburger patty. I'm going to put it, scooch over there, girl. I'm going to put that in my pan. I'm going to smash it in the middle. There we go. Sometimes these patties, they do have a problem not wanting to stay together sometimes. Now, old rag out, old towel out. Now, y'all hear anything boiling? I'm going to make some deviled eggs after a while. I'll put that online sometime. Okay. Now I take my Worcestershire sauce and I put it, and I fill that little hole up. And I put it all over it. There we go. And then I take a little salt. I take pepper. I take some onion powder. Get on there, lid. I take some garlic powder. And that's it. I'm going to put it on the eye. I'm going to actually cover it and put it on the eye on medium for a while. Boom. And I don't know, in about 10 minutes or so, I'll pop that lid off and I will flip them over and I will press them down because we like ours done. We don't want any pink in a hamburger meat. Just don't. I can have a little pink in my steak, but not in my hamburger meat. And so I flip them over, pat them down. I don't put any more stuff on them. I'm pretty well done with that. And then, you know, remember now, start on medium, and if they're cooking too fast before you're going to have whatever else you're going to eat done, turn it down. But don't really cook them higher than medium, especially if you want them cooked through and through. If they cook too fast, then you would get more pink in the middle. But I'll do that, and then closer to time to eat, say 10 minutes before we're ready to eat or something, I'll take the top off, and if there is a lot of liquid in it, I might turn it up a little bit just because we're about ready to eat, but you don't want to go off and leave it. Not on high, but just up a notch or two. And sometimes there's not a whole lot of liquid in it, so you don't really have to worry about it. But you want to take the top off for the last few minutes that you cook, 10 or so minutes, because that liquid cooks down and gets kind of gummy with those onions and everything, and it just makes it yummy. And like, I will put a slice of Velveeta cheese on top of them. So what I'll do when it's cooked down, all yummy looking, and all those flavors have mixed together, then just before I put a slice of cheese on there, I will flip them over. It's good and hot. I will even take my cheese and dip it in that liquid a little bit and lay it on top of the hamburger. Now with Michael's, I'll flip it over. I'll grab all of the onions that's been cooked and put it on top of the hamburger, and then I will get the cheese, dip it in a little of the liquid, and put it on top of his hamburger. Honey, those hamburgers are so stinking good. You will really like them, I do believe. So, there you go. That's the way I cook my hamburgers when I cook them in the pan. And easy enough. You just go for it. I'm going to make some deviled eggs and put it on next time is my plan. And hey, I want you guys to have a really good day. I think we're starting to see maybe a little light at the end of the tunnel. Some things get to start opening up a little bit by the end of the month. I don't know when it'll be our state's turn, but it should be earlier than those that have been really devastated by this, what they call the hot spots and all. So let's just hang tough with each other. Let's pay attention to some things. Our governor, I don't agree with all of his things that he believes in. I don't believe with most people with everything they believe in, but there's some serious things that I don't, like abortion. But I think just looking at the COVID thing, he's done so far, he's done a really nice job. And so let's hang with him. He hasn't done like the Michigan governor and started saying, just getting dictatorship as she has done. I mean, she's chosen things like you can take your canoe in the lake, and your sailboat in the lake, but you can't take your motorboat in the lake. You know, what? And then she's not letting them buy seeds so they can plant a garden so they can feed themselves. What? I mean, she's gone from being a conscientious, a good governor, protecting the people in her state, and she seems to have, from what I'm hearing and reading, she seems to have stepped over into more of a dictatorship and being ridiculous. And they're having the citizens, especially the conservative citizens, are saying, now wait a minute, they're standing up against her. Wait a minute, you've gone too far now. And as Americans, that's what we have to do. And so I hope our governor does not choose that route. So far, he has not. I mean, there's some things that we've had to do, and that's okay for health issues. I don't have an issue with that at all, you know. But if he chooses to turn it into some kind of a overpowering dictatorship of the people of the United States of America or the Commonwealth of Kentucky, that might be a different story from where I'm concerned. But I shouldn't be political on here, should I? My goodness gracious. God bless America. Let's kick this old virus out and worship our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and be Christians through all of this and grow closer and closer and closer to Him and get us a good old firm foundation to stand on and help others and share Christ with others. Let's do that. Let's just do that. I'll tell you what I want y'all to do. Every one of you who watches this, I want you to get your phone, because I know you all have one, or you would not be watching this, and I want you to look in your contacts, and I want you to start with the letter A. And today, I want you to go through the letter A. I want you to call or text, at the minimum, 5 people. Whether you haven't talked to them in 10 years or just yesterday, call people or text people and just say, hey, this is so-and-so, and I just want to check on you and let you know I'm thinking about you. That's a way we can help others. That can be the hands and feet and voice of Jesus. Let's do that today, you guys. 5 contacts under the letter A. Tomorrow, do 5 more. Every day, do 5 more till you get to the end of your contact list. Go for it. I love you. See you later. Bye. Have a good hamburger.